All right, good morning. It's been a couple of days, but it's been rainy, and actually, it was like 55 degrees yesterday, and it snowed. So what we're doing today is we're gonna go and try to build the rest of this fence, and put it on to the poles, my uneven poles. And let's see here. They don't look actually that bad, but they're freaking noticeable, and it drives me crazy. But whatever. I don't want to try to dig them out of the ground and try to it's just going to be a disaster. Anyway, we have our zip ties, there are fencing, we have some poles. So let's put up some fence. Okay, so we got started putting the fence up. Let me show you what's going on. Okay, so the fence is going up, and always it's the first piece that looks the best. There's a little gap in the ground here, but that's okay because we have the chicken wire to go from a foot down and then curve down around so little chipmunks don't get out. And over here, the ties are very easy. You know, just zip tie them, zip tie above this little joint here, so you know it stays up. But then things start to get a little weird. Obviously, as you can see, it gets a little wavy. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but obviously you want it as flat as possible because, you know, OCD. And the ground here is going up, so there's probably about, if you can't tell on the video, but there's about a foot difference between here and there. And so as we have a gap over here, we're starting to bunch up with the fencing over here if we keep going straight across on the top here. So what is, how you doing, sir?
What's up, man?
So as you can see, what we're trying to do to keep it straight is we're tightening it from both sides. We're tightening it from this side to pull it taut this way, and then we're tightening it from this side, try to pull it taut this way. And so we're going this side on one side and then this side on the other and this side, and so we're alternating to try to make it evenly pull it taut. I'm gonna keep with that idea until we get done, and hopefully it works out. Okay, I think I found a hack, but it's too late for me to do it, so that's what I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so you know, you see how I'm running it around the fencing, around the poles, and then trying to balance and lean the fencing over here while I tie this one off and make sure it's going to be taut, or I unwrap or unravel a lot of the fencing and just throw it down on the ground here. And so what I should have done, I think, is look, has a cardboard tube in there, so there's a hole in it. And what I should have done is placed all of the posts and make sure that they're in the right positions, then took them out. And as I go, I place this on top of this of the bottom stem piece of the post. And so I don't have to lay it down, and it can stay upright on the stem. And then made one side taut, undid this, put the post back in, and then go around to the other side, put it down on the base, and make this one taut. Not sure if that would work, but it seems like with I have a good 10-11 inches, actually I'm sorry, I was 9.5 inches out of the ground there. It seems like it would be a very easy solution to keep that thing upright, so I could have a very nice even run around the fence. But it's too late for that. All right, so this is the first step of the critter fence. We have the perimeter down. Actually, it set a lot better than I thought. We did the one with the same kind of plastic fencing before, and it wasn't this thick of a gauge, and it was really hard to get a nice flat line on it. This honestly doesn't look bad. Try my best. There is some waviness, as you can see, but it's really, besides like maybe there, but that's really not that bad. To be honest with you, if we just run a piece of cable from the bottom, tension line on the bottom there, and yeah, that's not even. I think the ground slopes, to be honest with you. But if we just run some tension line and then attach to that, we'll straighten that out. This is the longest side of the whole thing, so yeah, it looks okay.
Okay, so here's the whole thing. I think it's looking really good. There's the little critter fence. And I'm adding some little additional pieces of burlap to block weeds here. And then I'm using these little stakes like this to kind of hold that fence down. That helps like things that are trying to burrow underneath. So that's looking like that. And then I'm gonna put mulch down here. And then down this end, I'm still trying to figure out how to make this look right. It wasn't enough room to leave the grass and have to deal with mowing it. So I'm gonna lay down mulch, and then my plan is to get some like pavers or stepping stones and kind of make that like a little path. So we'll see. So yeah, I just really wanted to cover those edges right along the grass because it's gonna annoy me later. So that's that part where our path's gonna be. And now I'm gonna go around and lay down some mulch on this area.
Okay, so it's been on and off raining for the past 2 or 3 days or so, but I think we finished everything. So what we did is, I'm gonna show you. So the fencing is up. So all the fencing is up. We got the chicken wire. So this is the plastic bit, but here's the metal bit. The chicken wire under there, so little guys don't come in. And as you can see, we put down the mulch. And so we have the mulch 6 inches from the chicken wire, and it comes out into the garden, so we can actually mow our lawn again. And what else did you do?
The little path back there.
Oh, we got the little path. And so we got the mulch all in the garden. And and we have a little path because this is our woody herbs, like I said. So we have our thyme, our rosemary, our... What else we have in here? We have lavender, but what else? We have more herbs. Anyway, but now we can do all this with, we have hostas and woody herbs and pollinators over there. That's good. Awesome. Yeah, that works. When does our new beds get in here?